Hi, and welcome. In this series of videos, we're going to be going over how to link your organizational SharePoint from Excel spreadsheets to SharePoint lists using Power Automate. So what we're providing you is with a link to our GitHub where you can download the appropriate templates for running through and setting these course repository up. So you'll be able to download all of these files here. And then if you would prefer to look through text form or text-based instructions, we have all the same information that is in the videos right here in the GitHub, so you could follow along with those screenshots there. I'm going to preview the Power Automate workflow in case you've never seen one of those before. So what Power Automate allows us to do is to create a flow that's going to link Excel spreadsheets to SharePoint lists. And we'll talk about why we do that in a little bit later in this video. So at a glance, you can see that we can set things up like how often we want the workflow to run. And then also we call the spreadsheets that we'll be using, as well as a SharePoint list that we want to populate. And so all of these steps will help us to do that. And if we switch over to take a look at what we have on SharePoint, this is our organizational SharePoint. So in order to follow the steps provided here, you will have to have access to your organization's SharePoint. What we have here is on the right-hand side, we have a course repository drop-off, which is a series of documents or Excel spreadsheets that we have created that contain all of the course resources that we want to share among our organizational members. So if I open one of these, each of these corresponds to one of the courses that we offer at our organization. So here is a speaking course for the fall semester. And we have here a bunch of columns that give us information about each of the materials housed here, including the topic, how I can find that material, where it's housed, the modality, who created it, the last time it was updated. And so what we do is we take all this information, which you do have to manually populate, and we link it to a SharePoint list. So here's the landing page for our organizational SharePoint. If I open the corresponding course SharePoint list, we're going to have the same exact information here, except now we have cells that are not as easy to accidentally write over or erase like you can in an Excel spreadsheet. It also is a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, a little bit cleaner looking, which is why we wanted to use SharePoint lists. And also because you can easily search for materials here. You can filter certain materials out. Say I want to look for PDFs only. And what Power Automate allows us to do is link this spreadsheet here, which we edit about once a semester when team members have new materials. And when this is edited, in terms of a line is deleted, perhaps a line is added, or maybe one of these links changes, then we get an update in the SharePoint list corresponding to that change. So that is the purpose of using Power Automate. If you follow along in the next series of videos, you'll be able to set up course repositories just like we have them using the templates in the GitHub.